our society and our nation. Consider, for example, scientific advances such as cloning, advancements in the treatment of cancer and other deadly diseases, as well as our exploration of cyberspace. On a less positive note, the horrific behavior of two young men at Columbine High School and 9/11, the terrorist attack on the World Trade Center and the Pentagon. These events, among others, have significantly impacted our society and fundamentally altered some of our basic assumptions. Even in these horrendous acts of terror and hate, there were individuals with exemplary character and courage. Consider the police officers and the firemen who demonstrated unbelievable bravery and courage during and after the terrorist attack on the Twin Towers. The incredible character and courage of a young lady at Columbine High School who refused to deny her religious beliefs and paid the ultimate price. Even in instances of absolute evil, there are instances of absolute courage and change. You have the opportunity and the challenge to restore some of the basic assumptions and build a more fair and just society. Today you've completed one phase of your life, that is graduation, and you'll move to the next level, be that college, be that technical college, the world of work, or the military. It is what you do with your life that matters. I do not want to send maudlin on this joyous day, but if you ever notice on a tombstone that there are two dates, birth and death, with a dash between the two. If you think about it, that simple dash between those two dates represents one's life. Now I'm going to quote excerpts from a poem concerning that dash. For it matters not how much you own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters is how you live and love and how you spend your dash. So think about this long and hard. And there are things you'd like to change because you never know how much time is left that can still be rearranged. If we could just slow down enough to consider what is true and real and always try to understand the way other people feel. If we could be less quick to anger and show appreciation more and love the people in our lives like we've never loved before. If we treat each other with respect and more often wear a smile, remember that this special dash might only last a while. So when your eulogy is being read with your life's action to rehash, would you be proud of the things they say about how you spent your dash? One of the challenges that you have today involves how well and how will you live that little dash. You are a group with a multitude of talents, and your ultimate challenge for the future will be how you choose to use those talents. To a great extent, a song popularized by Leanne Womack, I Hope You Dance, sums up our hopes and aspirations for you. And I'm going to paraphrase from this song. I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. You get your fill to eat, but always keep the hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid, love, leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance, and when you have the choice to sit it out, I hope you dance. I hope you never fear the mountains in the distance. Never settle for the path of least resistance. Living might mean taking chances, but they're worth taking. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth making. Don't let some heart leave you bitter. When you come close to selling out, reconsider. Give the heavens above more than a passing glance. And when you have the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. Time is a wheel in constant motion, always rolling along. Tell me who wants to look back on their years and wonder, where have all those years gone? I hope you dance. If you do these seemingly little things, I believe you will leave have a rich and enviable life. It has been my privilege to serve as your principal for the last 3 years and witness you on this journey. I thank you, and I wish you well. The Atlanta Journal and Constitution recognizes one student in the graduating class who puts forth effort to achieve excellence in academic and who has demonstrated leadership both in school and community activities. Each year, faculties of every high school throughout metropolitan Atlanta select a senior to receive the Atlanta Journal-Constitution's prestigious Journal Cup. At South Cobb High School, this is a senior who has excelled in the areas of academics, community service, and leadership. In addition, faculty members are asked to consider the student's character and involvement in school activities. The recipient has earned a 4.375 grade point average, excelled in both football and wrestling, and has been active in several clubs and organizations. Beyond that, he is truly an all-around great recipient is Mr. Charles Kennedy Cox. Will you come forward? The salutatorian of the class is a graduate who has earned the second highest grade point average in the graduating class. This year's salutatorian will graduate with a 4.344 grade point average. He is a member of the National Honor Society and Beta Club and was a regional winner for DECA. Zach serves as president of the Disciples of Christ and has completed an internship and volunteer service at Cobb Wellstar Hospital. He has served as a camp counselor for underprivileged children and has participated in several church missions, trips, and ministries. In the fall, he will begin his college career in the honors program at the University of Georgia. I proudly present to you South Cobb High School's salutatorian for 2003, Mr. Zachary Wilcox. The valedictorian of a graduating class is that student who has achieved the highest grade point average of all graduating seniors in the class. This year's valedictorian is a member of the National Honor Society and Beta Club. He has received numerous academic and athletic awards. He is a talented young man who plans to attend Princeton University in the fall. This year's valedictorian will graduate with a 4.375 grade point average. Will South Cobb High School's valedictorian for 2003, Mr. Charles Kennedy Cox, please come forward.
Parents, family, friends, and guests, and seniors 2003. It is my pleasure on the part of the Board of Education to congratulate you on the completion of your high school career. This is indeed a class that has achieved much and will continue to. I want you today and the weekend and so on celebrate your success, and while you're doing that, open your eyes to the magnificent world you live in and to the challenges that are out there waiting for you to take them on, and then begin to set your goals. Perhaps you remember what Eleanor Roosevelt said from your history book, that we are limited only by the size of our dreams. I want you to dream really big. I urge you to get actively involved immediately in your dreams. If there's an ocean to cross, cross it. If there's a disease, find a cure. If there's a wrong, make it right. If there's a record, break it and feel good about it. And if there's a mountain, and you will have one, climb it. I wish you success in each and every endeavor you take on. You have indeed been a unique and wonderful class.
I always feel honored to have the opportunity to speak at such a solemn and wonderful occasion. When I come in graduations to talk, I generally say I don't make a speech, because graduation is not for me, it's for the parents, and it's for you. So I tip my supposed hat, and I give my congratulations on behalf of the Superintendent of Schools to the graduating class of 2003 to South Cobb High School, and let's let the class of 2003 take over the graduation.
My name is Jana Lamb, and I'm the treasurer of the class of 2003. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the student speakers for today. Our first speaker is the president of the class of 2003, Mr. Matthew Douglas Couch. Matt plays guitar in our jazz ensemble, which was recognized as the top ensemble in the state. Matt ended his years in ROTC with the rank of a major. He was elected best leader by his peers. Our second speaker will be the valedictorian for the class of 2003, Mr. Charles Kennedy Cox. This year, Charlie was selected as the Georgia Scholar Athlete of the Year. He was elected by his peers as Mr. South Cobb and most likely to succeed. Charlie has been named one of the star students for the 2002-2003 school year.
Thank you, Jenna. We've endured many years of school, have we not? Through which we've all experienced heartbreak, disappointment, stress, happiness, joy, and success, among many others. But every experience we've encountered has led up to this, our high school graduation. But that we're finally here, ask yourself, have we truly arrived? Absolutely not. I'm sure in a few years we'll look down and see that our high school graduation is only marked as a fond memory and another stepping stone in our lives. For we are here now together as the class of 2003. But when we walk out that door, we'll be individuals with our own paths laid out before us, for us and only us to discover. I believe the great American philosopher and our childhood mentor, Dr. Seuss, put it best. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off far and away. You have brains in your head and you have feet in your shoes.